here at with Intense at their rehearsal studio. I'm here with Sean, who's the singer in Intense. And when did you join the band?
A long time ago. I'd rather not think about it. It really sort of, I classed the band started about 1997. I'm going to go cough a lot. And that was the time we sort of got things going. We did Dark Season, and after that everyone left the band pretty much. We had a bit of a row, a bit of a dispute. And started again really, and first in was Nick, and then Neil came in, got him involved, and then we got Dave back, and a long time after that Steve came in to the fold, so, and that's the lineup we've got at the moment. So.
Excellent, okay, and being a singer, what kind of gear do you use?
Oh, I'm into my Sennheiser, so I've got Sennheiser in ear ears and Sennheiser mic system, and also ultimate mic stands, which are very important to me, and they take about 4 months to come if you order one, so quite rare, but that's it really, not too much, so I get these to lug apparently.
Absolutely. First well, last in and first out.
Yeah, hopefully. So I do.
And so what influences do you use in the band, you know, what do you like?
My favourite bands, Ice Surf in the Matt Barlow era, everyone knows that, I think it's pretty sort of blatantly out there. Big fan of Matt Barlow, not so much Ice Surf these days. Blind Guardian. Sonatrautica, we're looking at sort of the happier stuff, that's probably as happy as I get, I guess. In the power metal ways, Maiden obviously quite a big influence, and all the old stuff was, you know, pretty good, so there's quite a lot of bands, but Ice Surf, Nevermore, you know, Maiden probably top 3, I think.
Excellent. Okay, and we come to your first album, which is called Second Sight. Is there a particular favourite off that album?
Yeah, there is. There's two actually, so I'm going to cheat. But one was Final Breath, which is what I wrote about my mother after she died. So that's quite a personal song. We've never done that live, I don't think we're ever going to do it live really. I don't think I'll probably get through it. But that was quite good, and it built up really well in the studio as well. Something that came in was really basic, just acoustic, and it just grew and grew and got quite big and quite epic, so that worked really well. And also Seeds of Betrayal is a favourite song of mine off that as well, and I really like that and I'll really get into it. It's sort of something I can really, which I'll ruin one of my other answers, but anyway. Yes.
Fair enough. And we move on to your most recent album, your second album, called As Our Army Grows. Any particular favourites from that one?
Yeah, probably Our Last Hope. Again, it's quite epic and there's lots of different pieces of songs. It's about 7 minutes long, which sounds like a really long song. But actually once you're playing it, once you live in it, it goes really quick because there's lots of different parts to make it up. So I think that's really good, and it's also going down really well live as well. So, and I know we played the Bebop a few months back, and first time, well, we only played Belgium a couple of times, but first time we played quite a big venue over there, and the crowd were louder than me singing it back to me, so that was quite cool. So,
it's always a nice thing.
Yeah, that's good.
And so what's your favourite song to play live?
Yeah, touched on it earlier on. There's actually a couple. It's really hard to pick out some because different gigs are different in many ways. So with regards to the songs, how they sort of feed back to you. Seeds of Betrayal I really like playing live. Again, it's one of the ones I really get lost in, as I say, especially sort of the bigger shows we played, Bloodstock and 30th Day. And when we've got the keyboards on stage, that works really well. And also, again, different feel to the song. It's quite a slow build up and it kicks in and everyone goes mad, including the crowd, so it's really cool, I like that. I'm going to cheat and add a little bit more. War of Angels is another great one for us live. We really enjoy that.
I was going to say that people seem to like that one live.
Yeah, I mean, when it started off, it didn't have a sing-along bit and crowd bit, and we sort of brought that in and thought it'd work, and it works really well. And we tend to do it most places, and even when we say we're not going to do it because it's a new venue for us, a new crowd, if they're giving us lots of feedback, I usually sort of throw it into the mix and like give everyone a nod and a bit of a wink, and we do it. We just chuck it in, and we're quite good at doing that. And sometimes we get a bit carried away on it and cock it up, but generally it works really well, and we always get quite a good response to that, so that's cool.
Excellent. And staying on the live theme, is there, can you tell me what your favourite and perhaps your strangest gigs have been?
Favourite gig was Bloodstock, 2004, which was probably, it's just basically a gig that's intense. We're back. We'd sort of rebuilt the band, got the album, got 2 album deals, put the album out and did sort of lots of little shows, and then we had the opportunity to play there on the main stage, and we opened the stage we went on an unearthly hour like 5 to 12 on a Saturday morning. After the Friday night everyone sort of drunk themselves silly and, you know, all in bed, and we got to the side stage, we sound checked, we were lucky enough to sound check, and we all stood at the side of the stage, and we had Ed playing keyboards for us on the day as well, so 6 of us, and we just didn't think anyone would be there, which is like, you know, there's going to be about 10 people down the front that we know, and then as the intro went on, sort of Dave got a bit previous and ran on stage before he should have done. And everyone roared. There was like a massive roar when he went on stage, and we was like, what's going on? And then obviously as we went on, it was like the crowd were really up for it. And we tried to publicise it. I think the time had been brought forward half an hour, like the week before. So we were due to go at 12:30, you know, and it had been pushed back. And the reception was just immense. It was superb. And we've got 2 camera footage from that, which we're just putting together now. So we're going to put something out, edit it together.
Excellent.
And everyone, because I think people that know me get sick of me bleating on about Bloodstock 2004. But once they see the footage, they'll understand why. Because even the guys, a lot of them haven't seen the footage yet. So I think they'll get buzzed up again when they see that. And I certainly do when I see it. It was a great memory. So that was the best gig. Strangest gig was probably we played one of our first shows in Germany, in Duisburg, which is like a small show. A friend of ours invited us over to play and headline, and we sound checked, and it was purely a sound check, and we thought it was blatantly obvious it was sound check, but everyone went mad for the sound check. We had all these Germans headbanging down the front and going mad, and we had to sort of go, yeah, that was a sound check. We're going to start in a minute. So that was probably the strangest gig, but it was great. Yeah, it's good.
Excellent, and you're enjoying their touring around Europe and that?
Yeah, we are. We're getting. We've done quite a lot of English shows, played wherever you can play, over English in England and Wales really. The only place we haven't been to is Scotland and Ireland, but we're going to try and solve that next year. But Belgium particularly seems to be they seem to be warming to intent. Germany, played quite a few, we played 3 festivals over there now. We're going to play some bigger ones. And we love it, and we've got quite a good system, because we've got the van, we're ready to go. And the promoters seem to like dealing with us, and we get so well looked after over there, which is a real big plus. We've got some really good friends in Europe now. Excellent. And it's nice to go over there, and you go across the countries like Belgium, and you meet up with people that just come down and they hang out, and we've got one guy in Belgium who says, "You ever play in Belgium? I'll be there," and it's just like crazy to get that support. It's great. So yeah, we're enjoying that.
Oh, excellent. Well, it's been nice speaking with you, Sean. And,
thanks, Emma.
Perhaps do that again sometime.
Indeed. Cheers.